Hey, what's up everyone? Ryan here, and I'm back with another College Football 25 Kentucky Dynasty Mode Series video, and only two teams remain in the 2026 season. The Kentucky Wildcats and the Washington Huskies. We have a 6th seed versus the 9th seed in the 2026 College Football Playoff bracket. We are at SoFi Stadium today, and this incredible Kentucky Wildcats team is looking to make history today as the only team in the modern era of college football to win 3 national championships in a row. We can three-peat today. The only team standing in our way is the Washington Huskies. You take a look at these two teams' path to the national championship game. Washington played in the first round versus Georgia, won 31-24. They came in as the 9th seed as well. They went on to face off against the number 1 team in college football this year, Stanford, and took Stanford down barely 39-35. Then they went on to battle against North Carolina, won 45-22 to make the 2026 national championship game, which technically it's the 2027 national championship game of the 2026 season, of course. Now Kentucky, bottom bracket, number 6 seed, took down Utah in the first round in a hard-fought game, 29-22. Then we crushed Alabama. Now, I say crushed. It was a really close game till the last 5 minutes, and then we ran away with it. We won 38-21. It was a close game despite the incredible finish with our defense. Our defense dominated at the end of that game. And then, faced off in the last episode, Kentucky versus the number 2 seed Ohio State. And wow, what a battle that was. What a close game, an electric game. We came out on top barely, 35-30, despite being down by 10 or more points after the first half. Big comeback and rally for the Wildcats team, and here we are. 2 teams remain. 13-2 Kentucky versus 12-3 Washington. We are the better team when you look at overall stats across the board. We are the better team. But look what Washington has done. They took down Georgia, Stanford, and North Carolina. The number 1 team, the number 3 team, and the number 8 team, Georgia. But that Georgia team has the higher overall than Stanford and North Carolina. They just had a rough year in the Southeastern Conference. So yeah, it is going to be an electric battle today. I need all of your all's one-times. I need all the hype and positive, encouraging comments, just like always. If you get some enjoyment, be sure to drop a like before you go. It really helps the channel. Subscribe for more, and let's take a look at the 2027 National Championship game preview here. Number 5 team in the nation versus the number 9 team in the nation. You have a team, the Washington Huskies, who's averaged 29 points a game, 250 passing yards, 107 rushing. On the other side, you have a Kentucky team with 30 points per game average, less passing yards at 226, but more rushing yards at 136 a game. You take a look at the impact player for Washington. Their quarterback, Williams Jr. here, had over 3,000 yards, 35 touchdowns, and 16 interceptions. Honestly, not a fantastic year. Very similar to our quarterback this year, which I think our quarterback, Stephen Bullock, the freshman, has thrown more interceptions. But we got to make sure we force Washington's quarterback here to throw interceptions. I mean, we know he does. That's 16 interceptions on the year. We have the best defense in college football at forcing turnovers. So we've got to put the pressure on the quarterback here, Williams Jr., put pressure on him, make him throw it, and let's let Godfrey intercept it 5 times today. Could you imagine? You're looking at the overalls, we are the better team. 89, 89, 90 here for Kentucky. On the other side, Washington is 85 across the board. One thing that's important to point out, we played Utah in round 1. Utah was 84, 85 overall. Yeah, Utah played like 90 overall in Lexington, Kentucky in the first round. That was a home game for us, and they almost shocked us. So that overall means nothing. Yes, could we run away with it? 100%. Could they beat us by 20? 100%. Because you got to be ready for anything in the world of college football. It is time. 2026 season, a chance for a three-peat. Let's go, Kentucky. Big Blue Nation, I need you all to be hyped up and ready to go. Let's see what uniforms we're going to wear today. See what the CPU is wearing first. Okay, so they're wearing the purple with gold helmets. I like it. So today, since they're the purple and gold, we're going to rock the chrome helmet. We're going to wear the chrome helmet, and we're going to wear the blue jersey. No, that's too close, right? How about white jersey, blue pants? I think that's the way. Yep. Let's go white jerseys, blue pants, and maybe black cleats. That's it. That's the winning uniforms today, everybody. National Championship 2027. Let's dominate for a three-peat. Let's make history today, YouTube. Come on. I'm so fired up.
Welcome, everyone, to a piece of college football history as we crown this season's national champion. There's been so much that's gone into getting here, twists and turns, and now it builds to this, the battle for supremacy. And these two teams have survived the expanded playoff grind. They have battled through a regular season, multiple playoff victories, all sorts of challenges and adversity, and they've arrived at this moment, the battle for that precious trophy. As we'll see the number 6 seed in this playoff, the Kentucky Wildcats, taking on a squad from the Big Ten, the Washington Huskies. For EA Sports College Football, I'm Chris Fowler, joined here as always by Kirk Herbstreit. Kirk, everything has been building to this. It's time for the national championship. Let's crown a champion.
I'm nervous. We get to kick off right away. Let's get the defense on the field, put some pressure on the quarterback there for Washington, Williams Jr., force turnover, get the ball back and score. It's cool to face off against the Washington Huskies, a team that I rarely ever play. This is a Southeastern Conference Big Ten battle.
Feel the energy. One game to determine the national championship.
Here we go.
And it comes out of the 25. No return attempted there. So the Washington Huskies offense comes on the field first today. Well, here we go. The energy in this building is absolutely amazing, Kirk. We are just 16.
They pass 70% of the time.
A new national champion in college football.
I'm going to force a turnover early.
This is really what you dream about. This is what you work towards, having an opportunity to get to the national championship. Both these teams have worked hard. Now they're here. Let's see how it plays out.
First play of the drive, looking to throw the football.
That's incredible coverage. 84 was open over there, but he just didn't have time. Oh, do we blitz again? I am going to blitz, but I'm going to blitz from a different position.
Getting pressure on him. This time they got to him and forced that incompletion.
Incompletion sets up a second down.
Come on. Come on, Big Blue.
To the air, it's Williams. Receiver makes
That's a good
catch.
screen.
Defense finally brings him down, but a nice chunk play.
That's a good play call.
A really good ball here by this quarterback.
Let's do an edge blitz.
First down. And hey, this guy is living up to the legacy of what Washington quarterback play has been for a number of years, going way back to Warren Moon and Mark Brunell, and more recently with Jake Browning, and of course the last couple of years with Michael Penix.
I ran away. What was I doing at the linebacker position? That was beautiful.
Good job by this Washington offense to be able to
run away?
And pick up this first down, and this back is starting to really show what he's all about. That
Wake up,
combination
Ryan.
of speed and power, living up to that lofty standards that Washington running backs have.
Receiver in motion.
Take
now.
on the block.
And looking to throw now on first down. Quarterback leaves the pocket on the move now.
When it get there, took a bad pursuit angle.
He'll avoid the tackle there with a slide.
You know, if you tallied up all of our first drives this year, we had the worst first drive defense in college football.
Nice yards when nothing else is there.
It's not even close.
A real threat.
Their quarterback has field general, which means we're going to have to do coverage shells all day, which I usually do.
The gain is 3. Now it's
So I'm going to run a cover 3 and show a cover 2.
The defense coordinator this week all week telling us about gap integrity, not giving this running back any creases at all.
Trying to control my nerves, right? Try not to think about what's at stake. Let's just play football.
Again, thrown out of the RPO, and it's complete. He'll be taken down.
The Washington Huskies offense is looking pretty good right now.
I love how this
Let's do a cover 3 hard flat.
Not only is he tough to handle, but it's what he's doing after the catch. He has such wiggle and quickness. He's tough to bring down, and you see more positive yards after the catch here.
Good tackle. Bates came up there and made a big-time hit. Let's run a spy. Their quarterback is really good.
Back to pass. It's Williams. Looking to scramble.
The spy worked. The quarterback was looking over where I was, and then he knew that was Godfrey there. He's watched film on us all year. He knows you do not throw it in Godfrey's direction. Made a great decision to hold back there. He wanted to throw that.
Close to the goal line, they can still get a first down without
Where's
scoring.
Godfrey? There he is.
Third down, out of the shotgun. Quarterback escapes
the spy. Let's go. That is a big-time stop.
I just love the fact he doesn't take a sack here. In fact, I'm sure he can imagine hearing his coach saying it's third down, do not take a sack. And in this case, he's able to avoid the pressure and get out of there. He didn't quite get the first down.
The quarterback spy threw him off. We didn't run a spy that entire drive. We get to the red zone, we throw a spy there, and great coverage. Our red zone coverage is always good. Okay, 3-0. That's a win, though, on the first drive for our defense. Okay, we get the ball back, and I want to point out, a three-peat has Coach Saban didn't even do that. I mean, just to show how hard a three-peat is, it's never been done in the FBS era of college football. So, like,
fields it inside the 5-yard line. And he stopped at the 19.
Even with the dominating, incredible coaching career that Coach Saban had, he still never won a three-peat. Like, that just shows how just insanely tough it is to do. And we have a chance to make history today.
That's why I think this matchup is so exciting. Two good teams with great individual players.
The gain is 2 yards, so it's 2nd and 8.
Defense does a really nice job here.
Got to stick to what works. We're gonna run a lot. We're still gonna throw though, because Brendan White might be open for a touchdown here.
The guy calling the plays at 2nd and 8. That's a different deal. Now he's got to probably thinking about.
That's all Brendan White. That is an exceptional catch. I turned into him and hit a secure catch there. That is phenomenal.
The defense is spread.
You have to say what a throw, but he almost overthrew him.
And the quarterback makes him pay for it.
Beautiful.
Big guys up front lined up.
Imagine the offseason boost that Stephen Bullock is about to get next year. The offseason training after playing the entire year as a freshman. This may be a quarterback who's 99 overall by the end of his career.
Now they'll run it on the toss.
What a block. One man to beat, but not juke him out.
You know, a toss play just starts with the offensive line. Whether or not they
let's do a halfback blast,
whether it's a
left side,
or a tight end in that same direction. If they do that, you're going to have positive yards. If you can't set that edge, play's going to blow up.
That's a great block by 82. Not enough for a first down, but that's fine. This is 2-down territory. Let's do a quarterback sneak first. And this might be a time to do 2 quarterback sneaks in a row.
It's 3rd down. Running a quarterback sneak here.
I like a play action here. I like a play action big time. Now, I like in Power O, PA Power O, and I'm looking actually at the fullback out of the backfield here, the backup halfback, the main stack.
On 1st down, it's play action.
Nope. Got to be Sanders wide open.
Catch made on the right side. That's a big gain.
What a throw. Big mismatch in coverage. Whenever we see a linebacker on Sanders, I'm always going to throw it. When the safety's away, a linebacker's on him, it's almost automatic.
Here's the toss play. Runner heads outside.
Not even cornerbacks can guard Sanders' route running.
Runner finding some space there. That's a solid gain on the ground.
So you put a linebacker there? Yeah, right. Unless it's Godfrey.
What we know about quarterbacks in the passing game is the windows are tight. Love to see this offense.
Number 50, are you going to block, or, I mean, are we just letting him through?
By getting the ball to a playmaker and letting him do his thing.
Talk about quickness. That play is absolutely blown up in no time.
Chris, I don't know if that's a misassignment.
We've got to go away for their impact player.
Or just really good instincts there by the defender, but that play is.
That's okay. Into the first.
Right at the snap.
Have time to think.
So, Kurt, it's Washington in front. So both teams settling in this battle for the national championship through 1 quarter. Let's check out the game summary.
Good start. I just don't know what play to run here.
All right, let's get back to the action. Getting closer to finding out who will be celebrating here tonight.
I think we've got to go goal line unders, and we're looking at that middle post, which is RB. I'm not going to hit the wrong button. RB or B?
Looking to pick up the first down through the air.
Perfect.
Caught over the middle. It's White.
But these guys clearly weren't even thinking about a field goal on this one. They know that field goals won't win a game like this anyway, so be aggressive. And now it's 1st and goal.
This might be a touchdown.
Keep it on the ground on 1st and goal.
No, we needed somebody to get to the second level.
Chris, down here inside a 10-yard line, these are tough yards to come by. Positive yards. Good push inside there by that offensive line.
I'm going to line up with the screen. I usually don't like screens here, and I don't like it. So we're going to do inside zone. That's a touchdown. Patterson. Let's go.
Touchdown, Kentucky.
On U of K. Come on.
That was a long, grinding scoring drive.
And think about this. This is a national championship, and you're able to execute like that against this quality of a defense, and that is a great job by the coordinator and the quarterback being in sync and putting together a heck of a drive.
That's all on the offensive line. It was a good audible, don't get me wrong, but the offensive line had such a good push there. And, you know, this season has been so stressful. Like, this has been such a stressful year. We battled adversity with injuries. We fought in so many close games. We very well could have lost 6 games this year. That's how close it was. And we dropped 2 games in the season, but still, we had a great team. The only team to crush us, 2 teams, Alabama, and was it LSU? It was LSU, right? Yeah, how can we forget that one?
Now they get set to kick it away.
In Alabama and at LSU, it's just those environments, so tough to play in. But 7-3. We got to stop them. Another field goal would be a win here. I'm going to run a cover 3 match.
Out of the end zone last time, had to settle for a short field goal. Can they improve upon that here?
7 minutes left in the first half.
First play of the drive, they'll come out throwing.
I tell you, it's been a problem for Soles Jr. all year. Coverage. He's great at stopping the run, but when it comes to coverage, that's when he struggles. And attribute-wise, he's good at it. I don't know what's wrong.
Positive yards on 1st and 10.
I can't control everybody. No, I'm not that good. Now, I am better than Soles Jr. by himself at coverage.
A pop pass on the jet sweep.
I mean, I think I probably had the most interceptions for a linebacker in college football this year with Godfrey.
By the quarterback getting the ball out to the receiver who's in motion. Look, that doesn't turn into a huge play, but they do pick up a first down, and no offense is ever going to say no to moving the chains.
Doing a blitz here. We'll see if it catches them off guard.
They'll look to throw it.
Yeah! I baited him into it! I knew if I cut right, he's going to think he's open. As soon as I cut right, I cut back, knowing the quarterback was going to throw that. A perfect interception. Defenders do that to me all the time in this game. Soles Jr. said, what was that, Ryan? What was that? I was controlling him the whole time. Baited the quarterback into that interception. They do that to me all the time in this game. I mean, how many interceptions this year have I had for that same reason? You think the middle linebacker is leaving, but no. He just is baiting you to throw it, which is exactly what we did there. That was absolute perfection. Oh my, that is such a satisfying play. Whenever you bait a quarterback into throwing it, we know that's a big weakness for this quarterback. Timeout. We're out of time. Oh, I'm just celebrating that interception. That is incredible. I've done that so many times this year. Godfrey, I've had like 5 or 6 interceptions. Just incredible play at the linebacker position. I don't want to build myself up too much, but it has been really good linebacker coverage. Stopping the run, yeah, much better at coverage. I'm looking at Sanders for a touchdown. Nope, Brandon White. What a block. Look at the tight end. Laying down a block there.
The freshman quarterback showing what a cannon he's got. Kentucky has moved into the red zone now. Here comes a first down pass attempt. Grab down the middle.
Brandon White's been a game changer in the slot. I'm so glad we put him there.
So down here in the red zone,
to think he didn't even start in week 1, did he?
Crucial play coming up. Now here's the toss play.
One more block. Oh.
And they stop him just
That was disgusting.
The offense set up with a first and
that was a nasty juke.
Love the call here to get the ball to
It's
the
an easy
edge,
touchdown.
Talented, skilled player where he can get to the outside.
Yeah, like just walk it in, Dre. And
for the score. Touchdown,
with that play call, anybody could have scored there. Our quarterback could have just jogged in the end zone.
Touchdown.
Yeah, you get into the red zone, though, there's a tendency to want to get conservative. I love that the offensive coordinator and the quarterback kept attacking until they came away with 7 points.
I'm not going to say a word. Let's just keep playing football. This is usually the time I say something. And I'm not going to say anything besides let's just keep playing high-level football. Forcing turnovers was the game plan. We know it's a quarterback on the other side who's thrown a lot of picks. We have too. We're limiting mistakes on the offense, sticking to the plays that work all year, and taking advantage of a Washington secondary who's not that great. Sorry to call them out, but they're not.
Let's see if they give the returner a chance to bring this one back.
It's a big mismatch. Now, our secondary is worse than theirs. I do have to point out our cornerbacks and safeties are worse than theirs. Let's not say that ours are good.
Back the last possession and then in a pick.
Does that count as me saying something? No, I don't think so. 14-3. 2 minutes left. Come on, Godfrey. Let's get another pick. Godfrey or Soles Jr.
Off the play fake, looking to throw on first down. Lofting it toward the left sideline.
Good play, Rhodes. The freshman has had a good year. Well, okay. The freshman has made some good plays. Let's not say he's had a good year.
But they have not been able to get
Let's put the pressure on the quarterback. That's when he struggles.
And the problem is,
good year is a strong,
they've got to put the ball through the air and
a
start
very
hitting some
misleading
passes,
thing to say.
But there's no chance they come back and have a chance to win.
Yes, let's go.
Pickup is just 3 yards. Now it's third
Question
down
is,
and 7.
aggressive blitz or a match coverage? What's worked all year is the match. So let's do match. Cover 3 match.
Not going to be easy here. Backed up a long
Let's
way
run a
to go
spy.
for first down. Dropping back. It's Williams.
Yeah, I mean, there's
And he
nowhere to
decides
go there.
just throw it away.
That's a smart
That's
throw by the
gonna bring up
quarterback. A
third
quarterback
down
who's
now.
already
Huskies
struggled
line
this
up
game.
to punt it away.
Smart.
He's got some daylight turning on the speed.
Good play. You know, putting the spy on their quarterback has changed them dramatically. Like, he's panicking out there with the spy on him.
They scored a touchdown on the last possession.
On third down, you can tell he's looking to run a lot, and we basically take out his chance to run, and he's just kind of looking slow in the pocket right now.
The game makes it second and medium. And the quarterback drops back, looking for an open man. Got him. He's sacked.
Nobody open. I was just trying to make a play, and
The quarterback looked to be trying to work through his progressions.
one of my favorite plays this year is right here. And what I'm gonna audible actually is Patterson on a quick out route to try to create more of a levels concept. Can we still run that same play? Where is it?
On this big lead before halftime.
Where? I don't know what formation that plays in. Okay, well, we have 30 seconds to find it. It's here, right? Where's that play? Drive under is the name of it. We're not going to find it, are we? You're kidding. I need to add it to favorites. Well, okay. I guess we're running the coach suggestion because I can't find the play.
What will the call be on 3rd and long now from the 44? Dropping back, looking to throw for the first down.
Come on, Bullock!
And the ball to the ground.
Number 55. Thank you.
Keeps possession.
The offensive staff.
That's T.O., right? T.O.? Way to get down the field as the offensive lineman. Are you kidding me? This is no, it's not a touchdown because the safety, but it's close. Let's run a screen, man.
On 1st and 10 here, looking to throw the ball. Running back grabs it on a
Get out of bounds. Get out of bounds. Good job.
Free at the 35.
Give ourselves some time to recoup.
Before he goes out of bounds, the offense keeps churning.
I gotta find that play. It's trips, right? It's trips drive under. The question is, which trips is it? I have like 1,000 different trips. How many different shotgun plays do I have in this playbook? I mean, you name it, we've got it in this playbook as a shotgun formation. Now, can you find the plays you want when you want? No. Nope.
Kentucky getting set with a 1st and 10 coming up.
I'm sending Brendan White straight down the field, doing double verticals.
Someone on the line there moved a bit early. Offense gets a 5-yard penalty.
You can't make mistakes. You can't. We have not had a lot of false starts this year.
To accept the penalty and take
you
the
have to be disciplined in the national championship game. You got to be disciplined in every game, but like, wake up. Like, I understand the pressure. I understand the noise. Like, you got to face adversity. Oh, there it is. Drive under. Let's favorite it. There it is. It's an empty base.
1st down play call. How aggressive will it be? Quarterback drops back.
Love that play.
It's White.
Brendan White has just dominated this year. I think he's a senior. It's very sad, but we have some pretty good receivers coming in next year.
The defense has an idea of where he is to try to take him out of the game.
Wide open.
They moved him around, giving him a chance to get some one-on-one matchups. And boy, is he taking advantage of that.
We have some solid receivers coming in.
Kentucky now operating in the red zone.
If you miss scouting this year, we have the best
quarterback checks
receivers coming in.
Look, makes some adjustments. Looking to throw it from the red zone. He's moving out of the pocket. And it's
27 seconds left. Got to throw that away.
Down here in the red zone on 1st down.
Man, I like this
play. Let's look at coach suggestions here.
Right play, throwing it away like that, but given that he had no other option, he just did what he's supposed to do.
What if we look to a pass to Rashard Dugans? There's a play in here I really like. That one, the go double post.
Offense lines up for a 2nd down.
And I'm looking at Sanders and then Dugans.
Here's the snap. Quarterback looking to throw. Oh, they've got him for a sack. A big play made by the junior. The offense will quickly spend a timeout here after the play.
All right, we're still trying to score here. I'm going to catch them off guard, and I'm going to run a 9-8-6 switch, and I'm probably throwing this to Sanders. I am looking at Dugans and Brandon White, but I think Sanders is going to be open for a 1st down or touchdown.
There's the snap.
Dugans. That's perfection. Hurry up.
At the 3-yard line, but this offense now has a 1st down and goal right there. Quarterback sets up, looking for an open man. He's got it near the end zone. Timeout is called to talk strategy. Time for just 1 or 2 plays here before halftime.
I know this is risky, but do you trust your superstar in key situations? Our superstars are running back and our offensive line. I trust them.
And they're trying to punch
and that's why on U of K, what was the Washington defensive coordinator thinking? Showing up with that formation against our team. You better wake up, Washington.
Just reading the defense, finding the hole, and being able to pick up big yards and touchdowns.
You got to put some respect on our running game, and Washington had no respect there. They had 3 down offensive linemen. Yeah, right. Good luck stopping this offensive line and running back. That was one of the worst defensive play calls we've seen all year.
The extra point is good, and they stretch the lead a little bit more. So an important touchdown.
Worst defensive play calls goes to Alabama Crimson Tide when they did press coverage at the end of the half when we scored. I think it was Alabama.
And he'll just take a knee.
5 seconds left, 21-3. We knew we were the better team. Now we go into clock management mode, and we just get the job done. Nothing fancy. Clock management, run the football, run out the clock, win the ball game.
Looks like the offense is content to run out the clock here and just take it to intermission.
When I saw their secondary,
And that will do it for
and I
the
saw their
first half
defensive
here.
line minus
Kevin
one
Connors
superstar,
now has our halftime
I knew
update.
we had the better team by a long shot. We just had to execute. Great first half. This game is not over.
Magnitude, everything on the line, the eyes of the sports world on this battle with the coveted gold trophy at stake. It's been a fun start to this one, and this offense has really been the story. They've opened up a sizable lead, and unless something drastic changes, things might get even more out of hand. A combination of lethal efficiency, and that offensive line has been the key. They've mauled that defense and also just about broken their will.
Yeah, our offensive line is absolutely dominating. Exactly what he said in the halftime show there.
Huskies will kick this away to start the
Like,
second half.
this team, we dominated. It showed what's so satisfying about this dynasty
Turn
is we
begins
built this team,
inside the
YouTube.
10.
Me and you together, we built this team. All of you all were a part of this. We built a high-powered speed at the wide receiver position, strong offensive line with running, a run first with a lot of passing weapons this year. We built this team. And you can see the speed differential right now between the Kentucky Wildcats and the Washington Huskies. They can't keep up.
First down. We're going to throw the football.
They just don't have the speed in the secondary. They don't have the speed in the defensive line. And it's showing.
They bring him down, but the freshman quarterback showing.
We built this team, though. That was what we went for in recruiting. I say we because you all were a part of this. I mean, all of you all have been a part of this dynasty. You're a big part of
To
it.
the outside. And he stopped after gaining 4 yards. So 2nd and 6.
Just wait till Dan Honeycutt gets on campus next year.
To be able to kind of keep you on schedule
And
as a play
Guerrero,
caller,
oh my.
that's all you can ask for. Good job up front.
Look at
Nice
number
run.
76. Okay. This is what we built. We built an offensive line who can absolutely dominate. Keep in mind, this number 76, our offensive lineman is going up against their defensive superstar here. I'm struggling getting it on the right player. There, oh, it's so sensitive here. Oh, okay, we'll just keep it on 72, but watch 76 and 75. This is the offensive line we built. That is just a powerhouse offensive lineman, pure strength, pure impact blocking. That is all strength right there. Like, are you kidding me? Number 76 went up against their impact defender and just made him look like he's never played football before. That is a big offensive lineman there, number 76, Ramsey. An absolute domination on the offensive front. That is amazing. Okay, I'm going to pause video, take a screenshot here. Let's win the ball game. That's our offensive line, and that's what
It's a first down to the 46.
it shows when recruiting and everything works out. Like, you build the team you want, and the players play the way you want, right? Like, it's just
Now they've tried to make every adjustment.
the
they
beauty
can.
of this game is
offense
you
has
have
been
that
very
freedom to build the
impressive
team
with
that
the
you
way
want.
they're able to keep this ball on the
I
ground,
love it.
churning out big yards. I think they're gaining more confidence really as this game goes on. Oh, here's the first play to start this second half, and it's really more the same of what we saw in the
Let's just
first
keep
half.
running it.
Really no need to make
Run the
drastic
clock. Like,
changes.
this is
What
clock
you were doing in
management
that
mode.
first
We-
half gave you the lead.
We're
Just
still
keep
going to
working
try
on
to
it.
score, but we have the advantage. We have the momentum. Let's keep time of possession, run the clock down all the way each time, try to get first downs, and close out this game.
Now they're running on the toss. And a decent gain there before the defense brings him down.
Like, I don't
Nice
think we need to
solid
get fancy
run
here. I
by
really
this
don't.
back. Did a nice job of just kind of finding that lane, pick up some positive yards there on 1st and 10.
We just run the clock. 21-3. Like, I know this might be a little too conservative, but I have confidence in our team to get first downs. I have confidence in our offensive front against their defensive line. Minus one superstar on their side. We have the way better line.
Shotgun, he hands it off.
See? And we double team 75 there, and it paid off.
This offense really threatening now.
Well, these are the type of runs that begin to wear down your defense psychologically. Already have the lead, come out with a nice big gain, and this defense is thinking, oh no, here we go again. Really
They've
nice
got
statement
one
here
impact
to
player
get
on
this second half
defense.
started.
You know, I said I was hoping that the Washington Huskies got to this point. This is the matchup I was dreaming of because this is a great matchup for us. We match up great against their team. We just have so much more speed and talent on the offensive side and honestly on the defensive side, minus our secondary. They're playing good today. But I need to stop calling out the other team. Listen, Washington made here. I'm just looking at their depth chart and saying what I saw. That's all. But no discredit to what the Washington Huskies have done this year. This is not over. They've had a great year. They can come back and win the game. I'm not trying to say that they don't have a shot. They definitely do.
Fresh set of downs, 1st and goal.
But I'm just trying to build my team up, you know, talk about how good they're looking. And that's all. If I run straight up, it's a touchdown. We just run the clock. I'm going to go into true clock mode already.
To sustain their blocks, gave them a chance in a really nice game.
This is a touchdown.
Gain sets the ball up close to the goal line, and they finish it off. Touchdown, Wildcats.
They still have so much respect for our freshman quarterback and no respect for our running game.
History here tonight.
Chris, can you think of a time where we've seen a back have this kind
Their
of
defensive
dominating
coordinator has
performance
lost
in a
them this national
game?
championship.
I mean, it's been some time. This guy's running hard and just so much fun to watch.
Better, faster, stronger. That's the motto of this Kentucky Wildcats team going into the national championship game. Better, faster, stronger. And that's how we're playing.
Extra point is good. And
this is so satisfying because every game this season has been so stressful to battle. We get to the national championship, the big stage. We face off against our easiest matchup in the postseason. Like, how rewarding is that? It's kind of shocking, but hey, we will take it with how stressful this year has been.
Down here for this offense. Looking downfield, it's Williams. Quarterback moving out of the pocket.
Let's go. Just incredible.
Sack is made there by the freshman.
Okay, I'm going to keep running the cover 3 match.
They come up with a sack.
I'm going to put a spy.
Have much of a chance at all. Lucky he just held on.
I want to take this to the house with Godfrey so bad.
Pass here on 2nd down. He's looking deep here.
Well, that's our weakness right there. A good thrown ball over top is going to work against our team. So
the 36. This line getting set up. It's a 1st down play. They snap it. Quarterback looking to throw the ball.
Solis has got to get up there. It's match zone. You have to play that a lot more aggressive than that.
But that's just his 2nd catch of the game. The defense has done a nice job of being
Godfrey's out of the game, taking a break. I'm going to control Solis.
And the quarterback finds the tight end.
I got to read that a little bit quicker. We had 2 people to read. So did the other linebacker on the other side. So good play call.
Flex out into the slot, looking for a matchup there, Kirk.
Well, it is a matchup because he has the size.
It changed with that interception earlier.
For his safety, and he's got the speed to be able to outrun a linebacker. That's why they like to flex him out like that and be able
what
to
is our end doing?
Games like this.
Slides to avoid the big hit.
That is the worst defensive contain I've ever seen. Did you all see our defensive end?
Second option aren't there. By the third option, he's got to pull it down.
What?
And try to pick up some positive yards, of which he did, and then he slides down to avoid the big hit.
Okay.
Offense coming to the line. They might have a chance for a couple more.
That
plays
was interesting.
The end of the quarter.
I did exactly what Washington did on defensive against us. No respect for the run game.
That's a crucial response for this offense, but still plenty of work to do here in the 3rd quarter.
Well, I love that they're still fighting and competing. You can tell they've made some adjustments at half and try to get them back into this game. And that score is a great start.
They're right back in this. I mean, this game is not over. 18-point game, 3-score game, but far from over.
You make the extra point and trail now 28-10. The kickoff team has come on the field now to send this one away.
You know, I like the Huskies. Like, so I like the Huskies.
Ball just bounces into the end zone for a touchback.
Fun team to watch.
The offense will line up. Chance for a couple more plays before the end of the quarter. And from the shotgun, an inside
Number 76,
handoff.
what were you doing on that one? You still got a block?
The first down marker, and
like,
that'll do it in the 3rd quarter of play. Well, Kirk, Kentucky has the lead here. We're just one quarter away from crowning a
So they're
national
emphasizing run
championship.
stop
Let's
right
check
now.
out the game summary
So I think we're going to catch them on a play action.
Offense getting set for a second.
I mean,
down
why would
here
they
to
not
begin the
emphasize run stop? They haven't been able to stop us.
quarter. Off play action, he's looking to throw.
Wide open. Play action
Looking for his
worked.
big tight end.
Perfect throw.
And he's got it. That's a big game before he goes
It's
out of
hard
bounds.
to guard
Move the
Sanders
sticks.
on
More than
any
enough
given
for a
play.
first down.
You put him in a play action, what a catch. Wow, you put him in play action. Yeah, right. I don't think anybody's been able to guard Sanders in play action this year. He's too good of a route
Chunk
runner.
play, this offense operating at peak efficiency.
Outran him. Still
He's pushing
only a
it out
2-yard
after a
gain,
short
but
run, not enough for a first.
What a game for this offense at the line of scrimmage. They've been able to enjoy really the tempo going their way because they've been able to run the football. This guy
Yeah,
now
Kirk
has
Herbstreit's right.
98 yards rushing. A couple more, and he'll be in triple digits. What a great day for him.
102 rushing yards for
But
Drayton.
take the gain on that play.
Well, how fitting for him to get another nice
Patterson's
carry here
going to be open
because
for a
it's
touchdown
been
here at that
kind of
speed.
game in the national title. We knew coming in that he was going to be showcased.
Nope.
I didn't think he would
Red and
have
white.
this kind of performance on this big of a stage.
Why
but
did
he
I run
has.
out of bounds? It
And a
doesn't
big
matter,
reason
right?
why
We're not to
they're
the
gonna
point
win
where the
this national
clock would
title.
stop anyways. But that's a perfectly thrown football. Get it to Brennan White. Instead of throwing it right at him, get him space. You know he has 98 speed and 99 acceleration. Nobody can catch him. And we already know the speed mismatch. That is a perfectly
This
placed
Kentucky
football.
offense is quickly moving down the field.
Get it out in front. Let him make a play.
And they'll keep it on the ground.
Well,
Running
I'm
back has
not
the
going to, I don't want to
handoff.
speak
They'll
too
stop him
soon,
behind the
but
line for a loss of 1.
repeat
Boy, these
is
obvious
5.5
running
minutes
situations are very
away.
tough when you're working with the
Repeat.
lead late in the
Let
game,
that
'cause
sink
you know
in.
the
We had a
defense is gonna
very
stack the line of
favorable,
scrimmage, make it as difficult as possible for you to run the football.
national
So,
championship
nice
game
job there by the
matchup
defense.
wise, but
They're
we've
trying to
also
punch that ball
executed.
out, do
We didn't make
everything they can
mistakes.
at all to
Who
get the
made
ball
mistakes?
back.
The Washington
There's
Huskies.
the handoff.
It's as simple as that.
Sophomore with a strong tackle
Good
there.
defensive play calling, aggressive on the first drive with blitzing, held him to a field goal, came out interception as the middle linebacker, baiting the quarterback into it, scoring on every offensive drive. That's how we play.
They're backed up here, trying to make something happen on 3rd and long. Dropping back, looking to throw for the first down.
Not enough time.
The pass is off target.
Field goal basically wins this game.
As the 3rd down
It's a
pressure
3-score,
rises.
3-touchdown
Looks like
game
the
if we
coach
make
decides
this.
to go for 3 points here. Here comes the field goal team. You attempt from 47 yards.
Ben, can you settle down? Is that the Washington Huskies, Ben? Trying to focus here. I get so nervous for every kick.
And he's got it from
What a kick.
47 yards away.
But wow,
Showing
it takes
off
full
that deep
focus.
range.
Snap.
Who's my buddy who helped me with kicks? He said, in that moment, focus on nothing else but that kick. Nothing, I mean, you could say that about everything, but focus about nothing else but that little marker that's moving back and forth. That's all you need to focus on. And when you have that full focus, you feel like you've kind of got rid of all the outside thoughts, every other element in the game, the sound, and that's when you kick it. And that's took my field goal kicking to a much better level. I want to say another level. I'm not that good,
After adding 3 more
but I'm
points to the
better than
lead,
I
they're
was.
set to kick it off.
which is not hard to do, but still. 31-10, national championship right there. This Kentucky Wildcats team has showed up. Like, we have dominated. More speed, stronger, faster, better. That's the motto for this Kentucky Wildcats team. No disrespect to the Washington Huskies. They had a great year. The teams they had to go through were just insane to get to this point. But they'd never faced a team quite like this Kentucky team.
Looks left and finds his target there. Receiver brought down.
And you all might say, well, Ryan, didn't they face Georgia? Yeah, I meant what I said. I mean, our bracket was insane. We had to get through Alabama and Ohio State. Like, our bracket was just as tough. Actually, our bracket was tougher because Stanford is 82 overall, I think. Make a tackle. Stanford is 82. North Carolina is 86 overall, I think. 86, 87. And we face 90 overall Alabama and 89, 90 overall Ohio State.
These guys. You wonder where plays like this have been all game long.
Quarterback gets down to avoid the big hit. And the Huskies
focus on the moment. Don't focus on anything else. Make plays.
Good job of getting pressure on the quarterback.
Godfrey, I won a national championship interception. This could be our last year with Godfrey. For all the seniors, let's get another pick.
Wants to throw it on second down.
That's out.
And it's incomplete as he just overthrew his receiver that time.
I am going man.
That's a misfire there, Chris. This passing game has got to be able to get into sync and find a rhythm.
After the incompletion, they'll come to the line with 3rd and 1.
I thought man would work. Linebacker on the running back. It did not.
Good enough for a first down. The Huskies come to the line to start a fresh set of downs.
Godfrey, let's get an interception. Come on, you got this.
Converting by this offense, and let's face it, at this point in the game, because they have such a big hole.
All the quarterback has open right now are those quick routes.
With a new set of downs, they do it here. Now they got a real shot to cut into this lead.
Looking to pass here on second down. Fires it to the
He had
wide
3
out.
receivers open there.
He's got a receiver wide open here. Washington has moved into the red zone.
I want interceptions so bad. Give me another one.
To throw, it's Williams. The pocket breaking down. Quarterback gets
Smart
down
slide there. He was about to get his
Second
world
down
rocked.
here. Time for one more play before the 2-minute warning. And that's the 2-minute warning.
What a
here.
game.
This
Do
offense
you want to win or
desperate
do you
cut
want to
into this
lose?
lead and then try
This
to get
team
the
said we
football
want to
back.
win. It's as simple as that.
Coming to the line on second down. This is important. They want to avoid a 3rd and long. Quarterback looking to connect with the receiver here. Gets rid of it on the move.
Good job.
That's going to be incomplete. A lot of contact. No
Could be
flag
game.
brings
I mean,
up
it is
3rd down.
game. Like, the odds of them coming back are probably like 0.001, but you never know.
Drops back, looking
It's not over until that clock hits 0.
There's contact on the throw.
I tried to
the
turn
end
into him
zone,
and
but
cut up. I just couldn't do it fast
Defense
enough.
today. They have played
I
so
tried.
well. I think the defensive coordinator put together a great plan. His
Where's
kids
Godfrey?
clearly
There he is.
understood their
Okay.
scheme because they have been aggressive and attacking all game long.
Needs a completion here on 4th down.
I mean, you going to give them all day?
No pressure here. And it's caught. Touchdown, Washington.
Man, I love this. Chris,
I got too busy watching the quarterback, you know? Only problem with only sitting 3 running a spy is that can happen. And I got too busy watching the quarterback. I left in my zone somebody wide open, and I should have been there to pick that off. Like, look at me just standing guarding nobody. You kidding me? That would have been a perfect interception opportunity for Godfrey, but you can't lose focus. You lose focus at one point, it's going to be a 31-17 ball game. They have an onside kick chance.
31-17. Formation would indicate they're going to try the onside kick here.
Hands team is out. Got it. Got to get it.
And
That's
the
what I'm talking
hands
about. Get
team able
down.
to recover the football.
That's game. Back to back to back. For the first time in the FBS era of college football, a team has won 3 national championships in a row. It's not technically over, but it really is. A masterclass of offensive line play. Honestly, I have to give credit to my play calling. I don't want to like build myself up too much, but I feel like this playoff run has been the best play calling I've ever done in this game. I feel like I've been focused. I've thought about every single play, especially on the defensive side, and on the offensive side. Called good plays, made good decisions, and won the football game. We did that every time in the playoffs. I forgot game number 1. I forgot Utah, but still, outside of Utah, Alabama, I think the best coached game, and Ohio State as well. And this one's up there. Game plan, we had it, we stuck to it. I knew their weaknesses, and we took advantage of it. And that's how you win football games.
What's the play call here on second down for this offense? Here's the toss play now, running left.
They're stopping the run now.
For a loss of one.
One more first down, this game's over.
By the defense, trying to preserve as much
So we're looking at
for their offense.
a drive under.
They come to the line, a long way to go for the first
And
half.
we're looking at
This
Sanders.
Crucial conversion right now. And he'll drop back
Wide
to
open.
third down. Works
Yes!
downfield and finds a receiver who
That's
whips his way
game.
wide open. They bring him down, but wow, the freshman showing off the arm strength.
2024, 2025, 2026 national championships. A dream coaching start for Ryan, the Punisher Gamer. Are you kidding me?
They convert, and I think that may do it.
So the job is
We did it. That is just incredible. Thank you all for never giving up on me. Thank you all for not giving up on this Kentucky Wildcats team. Better, faster, stronger. You're national champions. Let's go. Come on.
In a very satisfying W.
I think this group has a chance to do some really special things this year. They clearly
We did it.
have talent to be able to work with. I've been impressed with how this head coach managed the game and led his team to a victory.
Well, that's it. Dramatic punctuation to another outstanding season of college football. For Kirk Herbstreit, I'm Chris Fowler, and this has been a presentation of EA Sports College Football. They are official, your kings of college football and national champions, the Kentucky Wildcats.
Do you want to win or do you want to lose? This Kentucky team said, we want to win today. No mistakes. Perfect football. No punts. We did not have to punt one time. Defensive domination as well. Wow, look at this. I mean, I'm so proud of this team. We scored 0 in the first, held them to that field goal. We scored 21 points in the second quarter, and that's why we won the game. That incredible second quarter, offensively and defensively, starting with the interception from Soles Jr. He struggled in coverage all year. I'm actually controlling him there. Read it to perfection, baited the quarterback who's made a lot of mistakes this year at 16 interceptions into throwing one on the big stage in the 2027 national championship game. And that changed the entire momentum. Held them to 0 points in the second quarter, only 3 points in the first half. I mean, wow. You know, hey, congrats to Washington. They had a great year. Well, you know, they were outmatched here. A big weakness. They did not have enough speed on the defensive side. I mean, that's one thing when I saw their depth chart. They had one superstar player on the defensive line. Everybody else, low speed. Like, don't get me wrong, they had some talent, but not enough speed to compete with our offensive line and our wide receivers. Like, if you don't have speed on the defensive side, good luck. And our offensive line is just too strong. They deserve player of the game there. Drayton got it because he dominated. But our offensive line, pass blocking and run blocking, a masterclass. Washington couldn't even get through to Stephen Bullock. Yeah, we were doing a good job, quick throws, making good decisions. But wow, that is a masterclass of offensive line. That's just incredible. We did it. 3 in a row. Are you kidding me? Making history the first time in the modern era of college football. I would argue the first time ever. Wow. Because, you know, there's recognized three-peats in the past. I think Yale has like a couple of them. I think Harvard actually has maybe one. Yale, I know, has one. Minnesota Golden Gophers, I believe, have one as well. Recognized. You know, that was before the national championship. I want to say the Minnesota Golden Gophers actually have a recognized three-peat. I could be wrong. Yale, you all let me know. And now, in the FBS modern era, no team has done it besides the Kentucky Wildcats under their head coach, Ryan Lee, the legend, the Punisher, Sixpenny, MP Gamer. You know I'm fired up when I say his full name across all the sports on the channel. You know I break the third person in this Dynasty series. A lot of times, you know, I'm the head coach, right? This is the only series on the channel where I break that third person. Usually I talk, it's the virtual athlete Ryan Gamer across the sports. In this series, I'm technically the head coach. We don't see the virtual athlete very much. We don't see him on the sideline. It's me making the decisions. It's one of the few times I break character and kind of talk for Ryan Gamer in the first person on the channel. Rare for me to do that, but it just works out in this series. That is pure domination. 330 passing yards, 130 rushing yards, 4 rushing touchdowns, held the Washington Huskies to only 237 offensive yards, 77 rushing yards, and we had 200 passing, they had 160. And the big game changer, we did not throw an interception, they threw one. That changed everything, honestly. They did a good job in the first quarter. That interception shifted the momentum completely. That was the game plan. We knew we could allow a lot of yards in the defensive side. We'll allow you to get to the red zone, but we force turnovers. That is what we do. It's what we did all year. We led college football in forced turnovers. Quarterback who made a lot of mistakes, made another one on the big stage. You know who did not make a mistake? The freshman, Stephen Bullock. And we just dominated on time of possession. That was the game plan. Wow. Stephen Bullock, let's see what he did. He had a great game, 192, 14 for 16. Are you kidding me? 200 yards, 87% completion, no passing touchdowns. We didn't need to because we had Trayvon Drayton, 25 rushes, 117 yards, 3 touchdowns. If we would have had him the whole year, he got injured. Remember, if we would have had him the whole year, he would have won Heisman. He would have definitely won Heisman for this team. And Brandon White, the senior, he'll be gone. But wow. Did he leave a legacy for the Kentucky Wildcats? 9 receptions, 103 yards, no touchdowns, but those were game-changing catches. They did not have the speed to guard Brandon White in the slot. Like, they could not guard Sanders. They could not guard Brandon White. That's all we threw it to. We didn't throw a lot today at all, but they couldn't handle the speed of Brandon White and the route running of Colton Sanders. You put a linebacker on Sanders, good luck. Unless you have one of the best linebackers ever. Did we have a sack? Did we have we had only 1 sack total. Half a sack for Matthew Horn and Kendricks. That is not ideal. Like, wasn't our best defensive game, right? I mean, it really wasn't our best defensive game. We made good plays. We managed the game on the offensive side. We kept the Washington Huskies offense off the field, right? We tired their defense because we just kept running the clock, getting first downs, not doing big plays. This is a team who did big plays all year. Here in the national championship game, I stuck to my game plan. Running short throws, do not throw an interception, and it paid off beautifully. You love when your game plan actually works, right? But I'm going to pause the video, take a couple screenshots here, and we'll see. The road ahead, the next episode, which will be on Saturday this week, will be the off-season episode. No football will be played in that episode. We'll have the transfer portal, take a look at the recruiting class, the upcoming schedule, the depth chart, and all of that coming. It's always a fun episode. I love that episode. We'll do the preseason recruiting as well for the next year, and the episode next week. Actually, it won't be next Wednesday. Next Wednesday is Christmas. So yeah, Merry Christmas, Happy Holidays, everybody. I hope everybody has a great Christmas. But yeah, that'll be Christmas Day usually when I post these videos. These videos are Wednesdays and Saturdays. So Wednesday afternoon, Saturday morning. So instead of Wednesday next week, it'll be Thursday afternoon and then Saturday morning. So yeah. But yeah, and college football playoff starts this weekend. Love that. That'll start Friday. Notre Dame and Indiana, right? I'm so excited for this 12-team college football playoff. It's going to be awesome. But yeah, I'm going to take a screenshot here. What a game. What a moment. Three-peat. This is my first three-peat in this game. I've never won 3 national championships in a row in a college football dynasty here in College Football 25. I've never done it. I've been close, but I always lose that final game. It works out when you have a great matchup in the national championship, right? We had a perfect matchup, a huge mismatch on the defensive side. On their defensive line, -1 player, and their secondary. They just did not have the speed to compete with their offense. Our offense was too strong, and it showed. Our defense was strong too, don't get me wrong. That turnover changed everything, though. Wow. Kentucky Wildcats have won 3 national championships in a row. You're going to hear me talk about that forever here on the Gamer Ability YouTube channel. You talk about the Ryan Gamer legacy here on the channel. This is up there with the best of them. This series will now go down in history as probably the best career for Ryan Gamer. I mean, here on the channel, I play across so many different sports, so many different career modes for the virtual athlete Ryan Gamer. And yes, we've had World Series runs. We've done a lot. We've won Grand Slam tournaments in golf. Have we won a Grand Slam tournament in tennis? We've been close. Did we win the US Open? I can't remember. I think Taylor Fritz might have actually beat us. I don't know if we won a tennis championship yet. I may need to revisit tennis for that reason. But yeah, have never won an NBA Finals, but we've won a lot of championships. World Series is up there as one of the best for Ryan Gamer. His run in the world of WWE was absolutely insane in WWE 2K24. One of my favorite series on the channel, but I think this may go down as my favorite now. This has been fantastic from start to finish, and it's not over yet. We'll still do another season, don't you all worry. But wow, what a career so far, and what a dynasty. We have built a dynasty here for the Kentucky Wildcats, and we basically set in stone our future. That is a win on the first season, All-American. That is back-to-back wins on Heisman as well. And just this season was so stressful. I mean, how stressful was the season? Are you kidding me? We almost lost first round in Utah. We almost lost Alabama. We just ran away with it at the end. We almost lost to Ohio State. And then we dominated against the Washington Huskies. Oh, look at this. 2026 National Championship banner for the Kentucky Wildcats. 3 in a row. Ryan Gamer would have this stadium named after him. Honestly, Lexington, Kentucky might change the name of the city. It might not be Lexington anymore. It might be Ryan Gamerville or something. I mean, they may rename the University of Kentucky completely. I don't know what the Kentucky Wildcats would do if a coach leads them to a three-peat in college football, known as the best college football team in the history. I mean, seriously, this is the best run in college football history. I know it's only 3. We have to do a lot to catch up to Coach Saban and the legendary coaches in college football throughout the years, right? It's been incredible coaches. But I mean, what we've done in first 3 seasons, winning a three-peat, I think may set Ryan Gamer up as basically on pace to be the greatest coach of all time in college football. We still got a while to go, you know? Coach Saban is going to call Ryan Gamer after this and congratulate him and just say what you've done is just impossible. And wow, our road through Utah, through Alabama, through Ohio State in a hard-fought game, a high-scoring game, and then through Washington. Wow. Yeah, that was just a great game. That was just an incredible game, and we stuck to the game plan and executed it to perfection. And Washington had a great run. Look what they went through. Georgia, Stanford, and North Carolina. Wow. Took down Andrew Parker, the former defensive coordinator, was the head coach of Stanford, led Stanford to an undefeated season, and lost, though, in his first playoff matchup coaching. It's tough. It's a different level. You know, we're going to call Andrew Parker. Make sure we call Andrew Parker after this game and talk to him and just tell him, hey, you had a great year. What you did for that team is absolutely incredible. Hold your head high. Now, did we look at All-Americans? I think we did. Let's look just in case we missed it. So, first team, Patterson. Love that. It would have been Drayton as well if he didn't get hurt. Look at this. Colton Sanders, first team as well. I doubt. Why is Godfrey not on here? You have to be kidding me. That is 2 years in a row where our linebackers have gotten robbed from the All-American list. Not even second team? Get out of here. Okay, let's take a look at just the Southeastern Conference. If Godfrey's not on this list, hey, look, Matthew Horn, redshirt freshman's on the freshman list. So is Kyle Kendricks, the redshirt freshman. Ricky Addington, redshirt freshman. And then the true freshman, our kicker. Wait, I thought Lyles was our kicker. Did Moses kick a kick? Maybe one? Maybe the only freshman to kick? Austin Ramsey, yet he dominated in that national championship game. Are you kidding me? This guy was blocking their superstar and dominated. Like inside shield and strong grip. Yeah, I would say. Strong grip and inside shield. He dominates. A junior too. Hopefully he doesn't go pro. He might. He might go pro. But where's Godfrey? I cannot believe Godfrey did not make first team or second team Southeastern Conference. You have to be kidding me. Who makes this list? Clearly somebody who doesn't like Kentucky. Like, don't get me wrong, our secondary doesn't deserve to be on there, but Godfrey dominated. Let's actually see how many interceptions did I have with Godfrey this year. Maybe it's not as many as I thought. We looked at this. How many interceptions? I feel like I led the team. 6 interceptions. Oh, okay. 6 interceptions. I know I didn't have a lot of tackles or sacks, right? But 20, yeah, it's not great on tackles, but 6 interceptions is insane. Like, that is phenomenal. We should be on first team national linebacker. Like, I know they probably look at sacks. You would think of teams that run a 3-4, right? We run a 4-3. 3-4s, outside linebackers are going to get a lot more pressure, and they're going to be on the lines, and they're going to get more sacks, right? So it's really set up to not be for Godfrey, a player who plays coverage and doesn't do a lot of run stopping. That's just the way Godfrey plays. You know, he was a pass stopping outside linebacker, and hopefully we don't lose him. We may lose him. I think he's a redshirt sophomore, and he can go pro. Technically, this is year 3. But yeah, what a year, everybody. National championship 3-peat. Like, this is insane. This is absolutely insane. I thought after we lost those 2 games, I thought there was no shot. And our tough bracket, it was a mindset. My mindset changed. If y'all remember, I focused up, and even when we got behind in games, Utah, Alabama, and in Ohio State especially, I did not give up. My mindset in that Ohio State game was a big part of winning that game. I never lost hope. I kept fighting. I didn't get frustrated despite being down at the half by quite a bit. We stayed in the game, we fought, and we came back and took down that number 2 team in the nation. We fought all year. We fought adversity with injuries. Our defensive tackle, superstar Gadsden, our running back Drayton. We fought those injuries and still found a way to win ball games. It wasn't always pretty. We threw a lot of interceptions. The freshman quarterback threw a fair share amount of interceptions here. I mean, 17, 26 touchdowns. Not a great year for the freshman, but he got the job done. He did what he needed to do at the end of the season. It's rough to get used to the change in speed, playing high school football and then playing in the Southeastern Conference. I mean, there's a big difference. Where did he play? He played in South Carolina. So he did play in tough environments, right, in high school football, but still nothing like the Southeastern Conference. Wow. And then we do have a new offensive coordinator next year, and we didn't have a lot of options, so I missed the timing, and it hired one for me. So we got Steve Martino taking over. We lost our elite recruiter, so we will have elite recruiter next year. That's what I'm saving my coaching points for. The problem is we lost our elite recruiting offensive line, and we lost our elite recruiter defensive coordinator the year before, who dominated at Stanford. So yeah. So I believe, our Andrew Parker went to Stanford, and I believe our last offensive coordinator, I can't think of his name, he went to Iowa, I believe. A good news is about our new coach. He's from Alabama. So that's nice. It's not great for coaching stability or coach prestige, but there was no good coaches on that list. I only look for elite recruiters or somebody who has that second tier. If not, let's just let them hire one for us, I guess. No, I was waiting for more to open up, but more did not open up, unfortunately. Your national champions are the Kentucky Wildcats, everybody. Are you kidding me? Now, we'll get early signing day here, right? Coming up to see the developments, or did we already see the developments of our incoming class? We might have already saw them, honestly. Coach prestige A+, I would hope so. Pro potential went down? Coach stability went up, surprisingly. I don't know how, but okay. Coach prestige went down, that makes sense. Athletic facilities went up, love that. We are a 4.5-star school. We should be 5-star in my opinion. But what do I know? 3 national championships in a row. Our academic prestige is hurting us, right? That's not, and you can't change that. Look at this. National Offensive Player of the Week. I would hope so. Trayvon Drayton, the sophomore. He'll be back next year. Don't you all worry. He will be back. So I guess we already looked at National Early Signing Day. Let's go ahead and advance the week. What an incredible year. This was stressful. Season 2 and Season 3 were so stressful. Oh, stressful is an understatement. Oh my. So yeah, next episode, we have players leaving. We'll see who's going to the NFL draft. That'll be the Saturday morning episode this week. Perfect for you all to watch right before the college football playoffs this weekend. It's going to be a great day of college football in real life. I am so fired up for it. I'm going to be watching it all Saturday. I'm sure many of you all will be as well. But check out this in the morning. I'll post this probably at 9 or 10 a.m. Probably 10 a.m. is usually when I post it. We'll see. It'll be in the morning on Saturday, so be on the lookout for it. You can, pull it up, watch it in the background while watching college football. Because, off-season episode, you don't have to pay as close attention because it won't be a full game. You can kind of listen to it like a podcast format, really. So, yeah, it was a great year. We'll take a look at players leaving next time and do the entire off-season in the next episode. We'll also see the development traits for the players. Didn't we already see the development traits already? I believe we did on early signing day. So I believe Dan Honeycutt was elite, right? I think we already saw it. We'll be able to see it again here coming up. We'll be able to take a look at the developments again. I actually just discovered this season in this Dynasty that you can see the development traits for the players at early signing day. How many Dynasties and seasons have I played? It seems like 1,000. Hasn't been 1,000. I've played a lot. But I say that to say I've never noticed that early signing day at the bottom right that you can see the players' development traits. I always waited to the end, but we could actually get the full preview of our incoming class before we change positions. We can see that. We already saw it, right, at early signing day, but we'll see it at national signing day as well here at when the transfer portal starts, right? So you all will see it again at the beginning of this episode. So instead of doing what I usually do, break down each player from the other screen, we can actually see all the players earlier and you don't have to wait for it, right? So I think that's a much better way to do it than the way I was doing it the first 2 seasons. And yeah, it's going to be a great year next year. We got Dan Honeycutt. He cuts like honey at the wide receiver position. We got Guerrero coming into town. High-level cornerbacks with 99 speed. We've got so much talent. You all thought this team was good. You've seen nothing yet. Once Stephen Bullock and Dan Honeycutt and Guerrero are in the lineup together, I could not even imagine what's going to happen next year. We should not lose a game. Now, I need to not get carried away. We got to still run the football, right? But yeah, the only way we lose next year is if I get carried away throwing the football. And I did that earlier this year. You all had to remind me. You all said, Ryan, stop running out of the pocket. Stop trying to throw it every single time. Remember, run first Kentucky offense. That's the team you built, Ryan. Run first to open up the passing game. You all said it nicely, but you basically told me to wake up, Ryan. And I woke up. So you all are a big part of the series, like in recruiting and just being around, giving me tips, pointing out things that I've done right, some things that I've done wrong in a constructive way, and try to improve each and every game. That's what it's about. I mean, I'm not sitting here trying to lose. I want to know, what are my tendencies? What am I doing? Why am I doing this? You all can see that a lot of times better than I can see it. And it's very helpful when you all provide that constructive information. You all are a big part of this. I call you all the scouting team, right? The scouting team and the hype team, of course, your Big Blue Nation here. Just getting me fired up with your one times. And I know you're all out there and you're building me up, lifting me up despite the struggles in Alabama, LSU. You all never gave up on me. You kept fighting despite my terrible time management at times. You all still stuck with me throughout this entire dynasty. And here we are going into year 4. You all were a huge part of this three-peat. So thank you all for all the support here on the channel, all the support on this series. This series is not done yet. We got to see Dan Honeycutt. We got to see Guerrero, and I'm having a blast. If you all got some enjoyment, be sure to drop a like before you go. It really helps the channel. It keeps these series going. Subscribe for more. And there is plenty more gamer ability content. Gamer ability. It is my content, so gamer ability content. But I meant to say there's plenty of sports game content to tune into here on the Gamer Ability YouTube channel. You can check out the different playlists linked in the video description below. We are in the final year of Road to Glory. So Rhett Gamer, the quarterback now for the LSU Tigers, was at Minnesota freshman year. Sophomore and junior was at the Texas Tech Red Raiders. Led them to back-to-back national championships. Won his sophomore year. Lost his junior year. Now he's the quarterback for LSU, a 90 overall team. That offense is unstoppable. If you are not watching that series, oh my. You can watch the debut episode. It went live yesterday. Just wait till you see the second game for Rhett Gamer for the LSU Tigers. I feel sorry for any team who faces that offense this year. And I feel sorry for any team who faces this Kentucky Wildcat offense next year. With Stephen Bullock having a year to improve, off-season training, this team should be unstoppable. Trayvon Drayton getting better. Patterson, I think, goes into his senior year. I mean, it is going to be electric. So I will see you all then. As always, have a fantastic day, everybody.